They all said Gary the Goose was destined for great things, that he'd go far in life. And well, they weren't wrong, but they were thinking a little too literally. You see, when the crisp autumn air rolled in and the other geese started their pre-flight stretches, getting ready for the big migration south, Gary was busy. Thousands of miles. All that flapping. Nah, he'd honk adjusting his makeshift satellite dish. I just installed Wi-Fi by the pond while his family was battling headwinds over Nebraska. Gary was binge-watching nature documentaries and ordering beak delivery pizza. He even started a popular streaming channel called Pond Life. So, who really went farther? The geese who flew south for the winter, or the goose who brought the world to his own backyard? Sometimes the smartest journey is the one you don't take. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. Every autumn, as the leaves turned gold and crisp. The Great Goose School buzzed with excitement for Migration 101. It was the most important class of the year. The curriculum was packed with essential skills, advanced V formation, how to avoid airplanes, and the ever-popular elective, pooping strategically on statues. But one student, Gary Goose, just wasn't feeling it. He was ... different. You'd find him wearing tiny sunglasses, chewing on pondweed like it was bubblegum, and doodling band logos on his feathers with berry juice. During morning roll call, when the teacher, Mrs. Featherbottom, would call his name, he'd honk back, present, but emotionally absent, while the other goslings diligently stretched their wings. Practicing for the long journey south, Gary preferred to lounge by the pond. He'd watch the local ducks live stream their daily routines on Quacktoke, fascinated by their carefree lives. One afternoon, Mrs. Featherbottom waddled over, her expression stern. "Gary," she said, her voice filled with concern, "if you don't learn to migrate, you'll freeze solid this winter. You must take this seriously." Gary just smirked, adjusting his sunglasses. "Freeze. Nah, Mrs. F, don't you worry about me. I've got a plan." And oh, what a plan it was. After some sneaky reconnaissance, Gary discovered a heated kiddie pool abandoned behind a human's house. He found an extension cord running from a nearby garden shed and, with a bit of clever maneuvering, got the heater working. He crafted a sign out of reeds that read "Summer Forever," set up a lemonade stand minus the lemons, of course, and started charging the local frogs for premium warm water access. The day of migration finally arrived. The sky filled with the majestic sight of V-shaped silhouettes and the echoing sound of honking goodbyes. Gary, from his poorside perch, gave a lazy wave, sipping warm pond water through a hollow reed. He was officially on his own. Weeks passed. The world turned white with snow, and the big pond froze over, all except for the tiny, steaming circle of water that was Gary's pool. He shivered, wrapping himself in a makeshift towel woven from old feathers. "This is fine," he muttered to himself, his breath turning to mist. "Totally fine. I'm a visionary." Then, one frosty morning, a family of squirrels appeared, their tails twitching nervously. "Hey," one chattered, "are you the goose who stayed behind?" Gary puffed out his chest, trying to look cool despite the chattering of his beak. "That's me, entrepreneur, independent thinker, captain of my own destiny." "Cool," said the squirrel. "Mind if we use your heat source? Our nuts are frozen solid." Soon, word spread throughout the frozen forest. Gary's little heated pool became the place to be. It was packed: squirrels, raccoons, ducks who had also missed their flight, and even a very confused beaver who thought it was a new kind of dam. They splashed, they danced, they roasted acorns over a small, carefully managed fire pit. The quiet, frozen woods echoed with laughter and some truly terrible singing. When spring finally melted the snow, the flock returned, expecting to find a tragic, frozen goose statue where Gary used to be. Instead, they found the bustling, thriving Goose Beach Resort. It was complete with lounge chairs made of large leaves, a snack bar serving algae smoothies, and Gary, now wearing a tiny manager's visor, selling migration-free vacation packages. Mrs. Featherbottom landed, her beak agape. "Gary, you built a business." Gary grinned, the picture of cool confidence. "Yep, guess I graduated after all, from the School of Chill." The other geese, tired from their long flight, looked at each other, then at the warm, inviting pool. One by one, they dropped their twig and leaf luggage. By that evening, nobody was even thinking about flying anywhere. Goose Beach Resort was officially open for business. Thanks for watching our little story. If you enjoyed Gary's chill adventure, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun tales. We'd love to have you as part of our flock. See you next time.